Dogs are hilarious. They have this incredible knack for making us laugh, often without even trying. It's like they were born to be comedians. I mean, truly funny creatures. Just look at their faces. Those expressions can range from utterly confused to mischievously playful, and each one is a gem. They bring so much joy and laughter into our lives, often without even trying. Whether they're playing with kids or just running around, their energy is infectious. From their goofy grins to their clumsy antics, dogs are the ultimate comedians. They don't need a script or a punchline. Their natural behavior is enough to keep us entertained. They don't tell jokes, but they don't have to. Their actions speak louder than words. A simple game of fetch can turn into a comedy show. Their mere existence is a laugh riot. The way they interact with us humans, making funny noises or doing something unexpected, it's pure gold. Think about it. When a dog tilts its head in confusion, it's adorable. It's like they're trying to understand us, and that puzzled look is just priceless. When a dog chases its tail in circles, it's comedy gold. You can't help but laugh at their determination and the sheer silliness of it all. And when a dog tries to sneak a treat off the counter, forget about it. Their sneaky little moves and the guilty look they give when caught are just too funny. I'm on the floor laughing. It's moments like these that remind us why we love dogs so much. Dogs just have this innate ability to make us smile. They don't care about being funny. They're just being themselves. And that's what makes it so great. Their carefree attitude is something we can all learn from. They're just being dogs, and that's what makes it so great. Their natural playfulness and curiosity are endlessly entertaining. So buckle up for a hilarious journey into the world of our four-legged comedians. From their silly antics to their heartwarming moments, dogs truly are the original comedians. Get ready to laugh, smile, and maybe even shed a tear of joy as we dive into the delightful world of dogs being dogs. Whether they're playing in the park, interacting with each other, or just lounging around, dogs have a way of turning the mundane into something magical. And let's not forget the times we dress them up in costumes or involve them in funny activities. Their reactions are always priceless and add another layer of humor to our lives. Even when they're sleeping, they manage to be funny. Those odd sleeping positions and the occasional snore can bring a smile to anyone's face. Their curiosity and eagerness to explore new things often lead to the funniest situations. It's like they're on a constant quest for adventure and laughter. And amidst all the laughter, let's not forget their affectionate side. Those cuddles and loving gestures remind us that dogs are not just comedians, but also our best friends. So here's to our furry friends, the original comedians, who fill our lives with endless joy and laughter. Let's celebrate their unique ability to make every day a little brighter. We've all seen it, the sudden burst of energy, the frantic running around the house, the sheer joy on their furry faces. Yes, I'm talking about the Zoomies. One minute your dog is napping peacefully. The next, they're a furry tornado tearing through the living room. Why do they do it? Nobody knows for sure. Maybe they've got an extra boost of energy. Maybe they're just happy to be alive. Or maybe, just maybe, they're trying to tell us something. Whatever the reason, one thing's for sure. Dog Zoomies are hilarious. They're a reminder that sometimes the best thing to do is just let loose and run around like nobody's watching. And when your dog is having a Zoomie attack, just get out of the way and enjoy the show. Dogs love to steal things. It's almost like it's in their DNA. From the moment they set their eyes on something that belongs to you, it's as if a switch flips in their brain and they just have to have it. Socks, shoes, underwear, nothing is safe. You might think you've hidden your favorite pair of socks in the deepest corner of your drawer, but somehow they always manage to find it. It's like they have a sixth sense for finding the most important, and often, the most embarrassing items. They can sniff out a hidden sock from a mile away, and once they do, it's game over. And once they've got it, good luck getting it back. They turn it into a game of keep away, darting around the house with their prize, making you chase them in circles. I remember once my dog Portia stole my favorite pair of socks. It wasn't just any pair of socks. They were my absolute favorite. Not just any socks. They were fuzzy pink socks with little kittens on them. They were the kind of socks that bring you comfort on a cold day, and Portia knew exactly how much I loved them. I searched everywhere, but they were gone. I looked under the bed, in the laundry basket, even in the backyard, but there was no sign of them. Finally, I found Portia curled up in her bed, sound asleep, with a suspicious-looking lump under her chin. It was as if she had hidden her treasure and was guarding it with her life. Yep, you guessed it. She had stolen my socks. There they were, tucked safely under her chin, as if she was dreaming about her great heist. And the worst part? She looked so proud of herself, like she'd just accomplished the greatest feat in the world. Her eyes sparkled with mischief, and her tail wagged with joy. Of course, I couldn't stay mad at her for long. She was just being a dog. In the end, I had to laugh. After all, who could resist those puppy eyes and that innocent expression? It's moments like these that remind us why we love our furry friends so much. They bring joy, laughter, and a little bit of chaos into our lives, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Dogs have a unique way of finding joy in the simplest things. A walk around the block? It's an adventure. A cardboard box? It's a castle. A stick? It's the greatest treasure ever discovered. They remind us that life doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes the best things in life are the simplest. So next time you're feeling stressed, take a page from your dog's book. Go for a walk, play with a cardboard box, or just enjoy the moment. You might be surprised at how much joy you find in the everyday. Section 5. Food motivated? Always. Let's be honest, dogs love food. It's one of their greatest passions, and they show it in the most enthusiastic ways. They love it with a passion that most humans reserve for things like chocolate or pizza. Whether it's a simple kibble or a special treat, their excitement is palpable. And they're not picky eaters either. From the most gourmet dog food to the crumbs under the table, they'll devour it all with equal gusto. They'll eat anything that isn't nailed down, and even then, they might give it a try. Their determination when it comes to food is truly something to behold. This love of food often leads to some pretty hilarious moments. Their antics can be both amusing and astonishing. Like the time my dog Wolf stole an entire pizza off the counter. Yes, an entire pizza. I was in the other room for just a minute, and when I came back, the pizza was gone. I didn't even know he could reach that high. It was a feat of athleticism I didn't expect from him, or the time he ate an entire bag of dog food in one sitting. I had just bought a new bag and left it in the kitchen. When I returned, the bag was torn open and Wolf was lying next to it, looking very pleased with himself. Of course, I don't condone letting your dog eat everything in sight. It's important to monitor their diet and ensure they're eating healthy portions. But there's no denying that their love of food is pretty darn funny. Their expressions and actions when it comes to food can bring a smile to anyone's face. Just be sure to keep the good stuff out of reach. Dogs are clever and resourceful when it comes to getting what they want, especially if it's something tasty. They might even surprise you with their ingenuity. I've seen dogs use chairs to climb up to counters or even figure out how to open cabinets. And while it can be frustrating at times, it's also part of what makes them so endearing. Their love of food is just one of the many quirks that make dogs such wonderful companions. After all, a well-fed dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog brings joy to everyone around them. So while you keep an eye on their diet, don't forget to enjoy the funny and heartwarming moments that come with having a food-motivated furry friend. Because at the end of the day, their love for food is just another way they show their love for us. Section 6. I swear, I didn't do it. The guilty look. You know the look. The one where your dog avoids eye contact, their ears are flattened against their head, and they suddenly develop a newfound interest in the floor. Yes, it's the guilty look, and it's one of the funniest things about dogs. The best part? You don't even have to say anything. One look at their guilty face, and you know they've been up to no good. Of course, they'll never admit to it. But that's okay. Their guilty look is confession enough, and it's impossible to stay mad at a face that cute. Section 7. Playtime antics. A barrel of laughs. Playtime with a dog is like watching a live-action comedy show, full of surprises. They're full of energy, enthusiasm, and a complete lack of coordination. They chase their tails, roll around in the grass, and sometimes even tumble over, and play tug-of-war with reckless abandon. And the best part? They don't care who's watching. They're just having fun, and their joy is contagious, spreading to everyone around. So next time you need a good laugh, grab your dog's favorite toy and head outside for some playtime. You'll be laughing so hard your sides will hurt from all the fun. Section 8. The gift that keeps on giving dog farts. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room dog farts. They're smelly, they're loud, and they're always hilarious, especially when they happen at the most inopportune times. I don't know what it is about dogs and their ability to clear a room with a single toot, but it never gets old. Maybe it's the way they look so innocent afterward, like they have no idea what just happened. Or maybe it's the fact that their farts are often so potent, they could knock you over. Whatever the reason, dog farts are a gift. A smelly, hilarious gift that keeps on giving. Section 9. Snoozing and drooling, it's comedy gold. Dogs sure know how to sleep. They can sleep anywhere, anytime, in any position imaginable. Curled up in a ball? Check. Sprawled out on their backs, legs in the air? Check. Passed out with their tongue hanging out? Check and check. And the drool. Don't even get me started on the drool. It's like they have an endless supply of it just waiting to be unleashed on unsuspecting furniture and clothing. But you know what? It's adorable. Their sleeping positions are hilarious. Their drool is endearing, and their peaceful slumber is a reminder to slow down and enjoy the simple things in life. Section 10. Unconditional love with a side of laughter. Dogs are more than just pets. They're our furry family members, our loyal companions, and our constant sources of entertainment. They love us unconditionally. They make us laugh every day, and they teach us the true meaning of loyalty and friendship. They don't judge us for our bad days. They don't care what we look like in the morning, and they're always happy to see us, even if we just left for 5 minutes to get the mail. In a world that can often feel chaotic and uncertain, dogs offer us a sense of peace, love, and laughter. And for that, we are eternally grateful. Section 11. Dogs are hilarious best friends. So the next time you're feeling down, remember the immense joy that dogs bring into our lives. Watch a funny dog video, play fetch with your furry friend, or just marvel at their ability to sleep in the most awkward positions imaginable. Dogs may not be able to tell jokes, but they're the funniest creatures on earth. They're our furry comedians, our loyal companions, and our hilarious best friends who never fail to make us laugh. And we wouldn't have it any other way.